Both drivers now underway for their 2 qualifying efforts. Julius' first ever lap with the Outlaws is second quick at 2:03.26. So Chad Julius gets it done on lap 1. And Shepard fast time of the evening at 2:00.15. So Julius' first lap was a dandy, and that's what he's going to sit on because he's in the cushion in the soft stuff, and he's out of it for lap 2. Nose folding in on the 59. And Shepard will improve to 19.840. So Brandon Shepard now the fast qualifier at 19.840. As Julius, who was second fast, had the nose dig in after the first lap, and that was it. The beast, ladies and gentlemen, the rocket ship, Brandon Shepard. So Brandon Shepard and first ever visits to racetracks. Boy, the outcome is becoming a repeat.
Yeah, I love going to new tracks, you know, and this has been one since I was a little kid that I've always wanted to come to, you know, because of the PlayStation games. You know, this is one that I definitely wanted to come to, like I said, but car was phenomenal again tonight, you know. Can't thank Mark Richards and Steve Baker and everybody at Rocket Chassis enough for everything they do for me, and my great crew, Mark, Dan, Austin, Joel. Them guys, man, they're phenomenal. They keep this thing going night in, night out, and keep it up front for me, and nothing ever falls off, and it's just a pleasure to drive this thing right now. And got to thank all the sponsors: Valvoline, Siebert Calf Ranches, Ace Metalworks, Gunner's Honey, Salac Well Services, Rocket Pre-Owned Motors, Durham Racing Engines, Motor Ran Flawless again tonight, Kaiser Manufacturing, Integra Shocks and Springs, Little Brian, DJ Winger, everybody over there does a great job. All my great family that supports me back home: my dad, my grandpa Steve, my girlfriend Michaela, my daughter Addison, my son Jace, everybody, all my family back home that supports me. It means the world to me. You know, like I said, this thing was just on kill again tonight, and I could put it wherever I needed to on the track. And I got to lap traffic there, and I was a little bit nervous to move up to the top, but you know, the top was a little bit free for me, but I found a pretty good line in the middle, so I knew, you know, at first when I got to lap cars, I didn't know what I was going to do, but then after I started racing them a little bit, I knew if we got to them again that I knew where I was going to go. So it was, you know, it was just another awesome night. Can't thank them enough.
Well, you brought up a good point. The next question I was going to ask is the 06 and the 7 were kind of side-by-side, lap after lap. They were starting to close in on you, and you decided to thread the needle, I guess, at the right time. The door opened. Once you got by the 7, you were able to set sail at that point, but it was a little bit close there for a while.
Yeah, I was kind of, once I got to them, I was trying to figure out where I needed to go because, like you said, they were running side-by-side, and I was kind of waiting for one of them to pass one another, but it wasn't happening, so I knew I had to stick my nose in the middle there, and I actually had a really good race car in the middle of the racetrack, so I was waiting for somebody to show me a nose there so I could turn the wick up a little bit, but nobody ever did, so I just stuck in the line that I knew was comfortable for me at the time, and it worked out.
16th win of the year, 53rd in your career, and one step closer to your second championship.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody, for coming out.
Brandon.